acting. Faded and gear reviews will show the world what we can do. Every ounce of sweat, every ounce of pride in our quest for gold. Bleeding night, backyard prospecting. Backyard.
Let's do it. What's going on, everybody? Dig Daddy out here in the shed. It's time for a little bit of that BSing in the shed with Dig Daddy. Let's see who all is here already. We got A3 Sky Warrior, the one and only, RJ Sluicer, Donna Corin, Mana YT808, Larry McMillan, Bacchus 573, Weeds and Geezer TV, and David Dan Durand. How's it going, everybody? I am feeling a little better, not much. I still have the vid, and it is still kicking my ass. I'm not contagious anymore, so that's good. I'm going to hopefully go back to work on Wednesday, and just trying to take care of myself and my family through this time, because of course everybody has it here. You can't just have one person getting it. It has to be everybody in the house. So that's where we are. That's where it's at. So if my voice gets a little bit quiet, that's probably why. Tell me to speak up, or I'll adjust the microphone so hopefully it picks me up a little bit better. I can do that now. And then I don't have to hear you guys bitching and moaning. Oh, I can't hear you, Dig Daddy. You're like, God damn it. Yeah, I feel a little rough, man. And I'll probably not have a voice by the end of the stream. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it all turns out. Yeah. So there you go. That's been my week. I wanted to get out Labor Day, but my son was feeling under the weather on Sunday, and it hit him. So he couldn't go to PAX, or at least the second day of PAX. He went on Saturday, and I suspect that's where he got it. But he couldn't go on Sunday because he had COVID, and that would just be irresponsible to send him. Plus, he's sick. I don't want him passing out or falling over and having to let some strangers take care of him. Fuck. But all in all, he did get to go to the first day, so that's good. Glad for him. But he was sick, and then I'm sick, and then the wifey's sick. So it's everybody. Everybody in the house is under it. Well, I finished my gummies earlier, and then I fell asleep, because that's what gummies do to you. I don't like gummies. I don't like edibles. They just put me to sleep, and that kind of defeats the purpose of being stoned. I mean, I like to be, get put to sleep. That's, one of the reasons I smoke. But there's like a whole ramp up to that where I'm still functional. With the gummies, it's like you eat a couple, and then before you know it, you're just like, I'm just going to go lay down for a minute. And then suddenly it's 2 hours later, and you're like, I just blinked. What happened? Your wife's like, are you going to come eat? Whoa, where am I? Was I sleeping? Holy shit. All right. But, get out of here, bug. You're not wanted. Fucker. But throughout the whole ordeal, I came to a thought. I was out here and I was looking in the mooch's cage. And I just thought to myself, what a pathetic existence this poor frog has in here. It's always hiding in that one spot. I never see him move except to go sit in the water. And I'm sure that's what they're supposed to do. That's how it's supposed to go. I didn't feel like I just didn't feel like he was having his best life. You know? And I kind of explained that a little bit in the short, that I didn't feel like Mooch was living his best life, her best life, whatever. And I decided that Mooch was kind of a decoration in here and less of a pet. It's not like the first Mooch, like Freddie. Freddie was a pet. He was a pet by choice. He chose to stay there with us, and that was what made him special. The Mooch was a prisoner. I caught the Mooch. I put the Mooch in the cage. I rubs the lotion on it. Wait. That's the other one. But overall, the Mooch was just a prisoner, and he kind of looked, and I felt like he looked like he was a prisoner. Kind of just had that sad vibe, and his food was starting to go uneaten. So I don't know, maybe he was hibernating for the summer. Do they do that? Is that a thing? But all in all, it was just time to let this one go. And there you go. You guys got to see the hurrah. Que sera, sera. And that was that. So you can still get some Mooch merch in the merch shop. The new merch shop, by the way. Just because I'm sick doesn't mean I'm down and out. Let me tell you what. I've been very busy. Been doing all sorts of shit. Probably shouldn't have been. I probably should have just been resting the last few days, but I rebuilt my platform here in the shed. So, you know, where my chair sits on and where I stand on, so I'm elevated. I rebuilt it to expand it out a couple of 2x4s worth, so about a little over a half foot. So I got extra space. I'm more stable here. I don't feel like I'm gonna fall over and die, so that's always good. I built my high banker. I don't know if I shared any pictures or anything of that yet, but I built my high banker. I got one of those 6-inch header boxes, the hoppers, from Prospector's Dream. And you know, those things are pretty sweet. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty sweet. Very, very well built. And I kind of wish I had a longer 6-inch sluice to put it on. I was thinking about picking one up, but it's like, man, I have an 8-inch sluice. I got 2 8-inch sluices, the thermoform, and a 6-inch. Like, I don't need to go buy another sluice and have yet another trough of metal in my shed. Let's just make this work. Because if I'm gonna take a light packing, you know, if I'm packing light, I'm probably gonna take the thermoform. So that kind of takes the value away from the 6-inch metal sluice. Because the thermoform is so much lighter and I think a little bit more versatile. It doesn't have legs, but you can make it work pretty easily. And the 8-inch, if I'm getting serious and I want to pack in some weight, I got the 8-inch sluice. I got the 8-inch power sluice. So I'm covered either which way. But where I wasn't covered is a good high banker. Well, that's not true either. I have a high banker as well, but it was heavy. It's 7 by 10. It's that one right there. You can't really see it, but it's an alluvial sluice. I got it from Gold Prospectors Plus back when they existed. And it's kind of cumbersome, and at the end of the day, it's really heavy. And I wanted something a little bit more compact, so I can do a little ninja prospecting. Not really ninja prospecting. I want a little pack light. Because when I take that out, I'm gonna have to take a tub, a couple buckets, a battery pack, the pump, so the whole shebang. And it's a packing, man. It's all this. That's a lot of stuff to carry around. Anything bigger would be bigger and heavier and all that. So, the Sixer is good. You know, little light packing, light heavy work, I guess you could call it. Awesome, RJ, you got through that. Got through the sloppy seconds I sent you. That's good stuff, man. Glad you enjoyed it. Get a cat, he says. You know, I don't really care for cats unless I really, really like the cat, which that's more of a pairing of fate than anything else. But, like I was alluding to, Weezen posted a link. I have a new merch shop. That's what I was getting to. All the stuff I got done. The other thing I got done is I made a new merch shop. I set up a new merch shop with another company. This one's called Four Square, For Something, For Shame, For Skin. I don't know. But they had what seems like a little bit better pricing and more stuff at better prices. So I got rid of a lot of the extra stuff in there, and there's just a core selection of a few things with a few different logos on there. If you can think of something you want that you don't see there, let me know. Still no panties. It's not an option, so sorry guys. But other things, sweaters, hoodies, I pretty much got that covered. But shorts, yoga pants. I can do yoga pants. But one of the really cool things that's on that shop is the pads. Not the yoga pads, but there's desktop mats. And they're essentially meant for gamers. You know, you roll them out, you put your keyboard and mouse on it. But the cool thing about that is they're perfect size for where you're gonna put your toolbox sluice. You roll that out on your counter, put your toolbox sluice on top of it, then you're not gonna scratch up your counter, you're not gonna scratch up your table, your wife's not gonna smack you in the back of the head for scratching up her shit, and you know, really good stuff. So go check that out. Dirt, yes, there is dirt. I got new dirt in the Prospector shop as well. Unfortunately, you can't order from the swag shop and the Prospector shop on the same order. It's two different stores. But yeah, in the Prospector shop, in mine, the stuff I sell directly, we got some new dirt in there. It's Dig Daddy's Down in a Hole. Basically, it's a pound of dirt from where I dig. Lots of garnets, lots of heavies in there, magnetics, and all the other stuff you can think of. That it's my experience that I get when I go to the river, and I'm sharing it with you guys. And every bag has at least a half a gram in it. So, there's a half gram bags. They're $55 plus a little bit of shipping. Those are new in the shop, so you can go check those out. I already sent a few of them out to my D-Bag fam, the $50 patrons. But I have one more to go out because, you know, I missed last week's stream because I was sick. But last week's stream was the first of the month stream, and so I feel terrible. Me with a wig? Shit. So anyways, I feel terrible because I owe somebody a bag of dirt. One of my patrons. So we're gonna give that away tonight. We're gonna do the makeup, give away one of those bags of the Patreon dirt, which are the new bags that I'm selling. So go check those out. If you've been looking for some dirt, I got some dirt for you. There's actually a couple bags of dirt available right now. I have a couple more of the Midsummer Blues, which was last month's Patreon bag. I have a few of those on there still. And then now this month's bag. Now, the Down in a Hole bag, I'm going to try to keep that one in stock. There's not a lot of frills. So It should be easy to keep around. I'm not going to load it up with a bunch of gemstones and shinies and other miscellaneous stuff. It's just the experience that I have. I try to put a picker in every bag, so it's a good experience. It'll be fun. So go check that out. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Chris. If you want to become a Patreon, real easy. I got a $5 level and I got a $50 level. $5 gets you entry into the Patreon raffles. It gets you early notification of pay dirt. Like I told my Patreons this stuff was available a week ago. So oftentimes my pay dirt sells out like that as soon as I announce it. I only make about 10 bags, 10 or 20 bags at a time. And a lot of the time it goes as soon as I say something. So this time, not so much. So there's a little bit of time there, but I do definitely want to let you know the Patrons get the first notification, first swing at those goodies. And if you're not on that boat, well, then you got to wait until I get around to it. And then I'll let you know on like a live stream or a random post. Be like, hey, get some dirt. But overall, if you want the heads up, be a patron. That's how you get it, $5 level. Now, if you just want a bag of dirt for me every month I'm going to make something for you. I'm going to send you a bag. You're going to go through it, get some gold, have some fun, and say thank you for all that I do. You do, me do, I do. That's where the $50 level comes in. The $50 Patreon D-Bag fam. These guys are throwing cash at me every month, a little bit more than the norm, and it helps out greatly so that I'm able to keep the channel running. I'm running low on patrons, man. I had a few people leave, and so it's getting a little tight. So if you're interested, we got the $5 level, and we got the $50 level. Go check it out. There's a link there in the chat. And thank you so much, Donna. You are awesome. Seriously, you're the best. If I could pin your comment there with the little guy, I would. But all I can do is put you on timeout, and that's not what I want to do. But thank you so much, Donna. I appreciate you. You found my twin on YouTube. What is you say? But it's a lady. So you're saying dude look like a lady, or she look like a man? That's what I'm that's where my mind is stuck at. How very rude. I'm a manly man, god damn it. Anywho. So let's actually take a moment, since we're on the subject of patrons, since we're talking about it. And yeah, this, I went into this today forgetting that it was the first stream of the month, and I forgot to do the graphic that I normally do for it. So I do apologize. And thank you, David, for that donation. Very awesome. And thank you again. You're right there on the top of the list because you're the newest patron. So thank you, David, Dan Durand, Wrench Repairs and Prospecting, Alex Lyman, Keith J, Brad Hayden, Jake Peacock, Mike Cruz, Donna Corin, Sean McClellan, Rich Zitch, Wheezing Geezer TV, Chris W, Rich Pedersen, Kevin S, Thomas Leha, B Greeny, 21 2012, and Nick Matson. You guys are awesome. And like I say, I mean, you guys are awesome. You really helped me out so much. The D-Bag fam, the three guys who are at the $50 level. I got this on another screen over here, so I'll have to do it this way. Jake Peacock, Kevin S, and Wrenches Repair and Prospecting. Those are our $50 D-Bag fam, and the rest of them is $5 high five homies. And I thank you, my homies. Since we're on this screen, let's look at gold. Gold is currently sitting at a value of $2,535.90. That is some all-time high area kind of high. I'm pretty sure that is all-time high. I think we're at the peak right now. Yes, sir. Yes, we are. 25.35.10. The most valuable gold has ever been in the history of mankind. I don't know. I don't know if you unsubscribed, Bacchus. I don't know if you unsubbed or got a decline or what's going on. But I do an export of active users every month, and I do a CSV. And yeah, you're not. I don't see you on there. So go check it out, man. Go see what's going on, because yeah, my number has been dwindling. It doesn't tell me who's left when they leave or anything like that. It just says, it doesn't say anything. They just disappear. They just disappear from me. And it's like, oh, my number has gone down by 1. And then there are exit surveys, but those usually don't give much info either. Usually people respond like generically, you know, just ran out of money. Okay. And I don't press anybody about it. You know, I'm not. If times are tough and things, you know, you got bills to pay, I wouldn't pay me either. I don't Patreon anybody myself. Because I figure if I have a channel and I'm taking Patreon, it's stupid for me to then go give somebody else money on Patreon, because it's just like we're all just shuffling money around, and the purpose of it is to get things done. So I don't Patreon anybody. Patronize anybody. So, you know. But yeah, if you didn't mean to do that, hop back on there. Big Daddy money laundering. I know, right? Dude, gold would be such an easy way to launder money, too. You know, you just buy placer, and then you go sell the placer. And there's no trail there. It's like, okay, you made money. You got it, you sold it, you bought it. That's how you got it. You tax, you pay the tax on it. Boom, you're done. It's really just that easy. You just got to constantly find gold. I think I might have just given somebody a bad idea. Hopefully no criminals watch my channel and are getting ideas about how they can launder money. That is not my intention. I am here strictly for educational purposes, and I do not suggest anybody do any of the things that I say. The words spoken on this channel are strictly the opinion of one idiot who is the host and is a professional in nothing. Always remember that. I take no liability or accountability for my own actions or yours. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Because I don't want anybody thinking like, coming back and being like, oh, well, Big Daddy, he said I could just walk in and demand everything in gold and walk right out and not have to pay. And I'll be like, I didn't say that. I said if you were robbing a bank, you could, but you shouldn't. I don't encourage these activities. Right, gold is where you find it. That's absolutely right. Oh, yeah? That's cool, I guess. I mean, I don't know if he's a cool guy in person. He kind of comes across in his own way on the TV. But that's the NyQuil talking. But I know the only interaction that I did have with him, I didn't leave a great sense of camaraderie. We'll just put it that way. So adding that to my perspective of him from the show, yeah, I don't know. I question anybody who is down to their last dollar and decides to go gold prospecting. It's like, oh, don't you think you should be at labor ready instead? Just saying, man, just saying. We gave up everything we had to come out here to the Yukon. If we don't get back with gold, fuck, dude. You're just one bad idea after the next. Oh no, I know it happens. I see it on the TV shows. You see the people, you know, on the Facebooks here and there who post their stuff up. And it's like, a lot of times you're just like, what are you doing up there, man? You're gonna die. Fuck. There has to be something else you can do. Oh, Jack finally retired. That's good. Here, let's get rid of reactions. Reactions get in the way down here in the corner, and I don't really care too much about them anyways, unless I'm using them. See, I wanted to watch Dave Turin's that Backyard Gold show, but apparently that's only on one of the streaming services, sub-services. So I'm like, man, what the hell? I gotta sign up to another app, but I can only watch it on their mobile app? Like, fuck that. Oh yeah, right on, dude. Right on. I'm surprised nobody reached out to me. I'm not saying I'm like big or anything, but you know, backyard prospecting, it goes right along with the theme of their show. So I figured, you know, maybe they'd at least reach out to me like and be like, "Hey, what are you all about, man? You're right, your name is right in line with us." Like, yeah, well, let me tell you what it's all about. And then they'd be like, "Oh, okay, that's not at all what we're doing, but thank you anyways." I have a fire. I have a fire everything. My house is on fire. I got a fire stick in every room. For Q&A, maybe. Let's see. What day you say? On tomorrow, Tuesday? Yeah, shoot me info. Maybe I'll hop on there, and I won't have any questions, I don't think. Maybe I will. I don't know. I'll think about it. I just started watching the Freddie and Juan, the Mine Rescue. I really like that show. I think I like that show more than Gold Rush because it shows real miners out there doing the thing, who've spent their very last dollar chasing the dream. But you got Freddie on there, and Freddie's not a showy guy. He's not all loud and boisterous and all know-it-all, but the guy knows it all. So I really like him and Juan. They seem very humble. They seem like really humble dudes. And I can really appreciate that. I like humble people. Because I like to be humble. I'm not, but I like to be. And of course I just scratched my arm and now I'm bleeding. God damn it. Double the gold. Nice. See, and that's crazy. To be able to guarantee that kind of a returns. Will double your gold or don't worry about it. And the shop they got set up is sweet. Dude's just rolling around with the plasma cutter and sheets of AR 500 ready to cut out whatever you need. It's like, damn, dude. That's the way, man. Yeah. Juan was at the WPMA, and I missed him. I didn't meet him there. I might have left already by the time he got there. Or I didn't make my way back around. I don't even know what I would ask him, man. That's why I never have anybody on. Like, I don't do any, like, sit-down Q&A stuff, because I don't even know what I'd ask him. What was it that got you into gold mining? You know, like, hey, what do you like the best about gold? Like, I don't give a shit. I know what I like about gold, and I'm going to guarantee it's what he likes about gold. It's the shiny. But I wouldn't mind chilling with them, smoking a J, and being like, you know, I don't know, maybe share some stories. But I don't got a lot of great mining stories, other than, you know, here and there. But so I would just probably be listening more than anything. And you can't really get that intimate kind of chat with somebody at the gold shows, because there's 1,000 people all wanting to take their time up too. So I don't know. But maybe I'll need to do like a host a show and have somebody on, ask some questions and stuff like some of the other guys do. Or maybe I'll have you guys send me questions that you want to ask these people, and I'll pick some questions, and then that's what I'll ask them. I like that idea. That way everybody kind of gets involved, and people can see their questions that they want to ask, and they can ask them and stuff. But then I'll have to, like, watch some of their shows. I don't like doing that. Like, I felt bad. He might be here, Alaska Gold Miner. He's not here tonight. He comes in every now and then. But I met this dude over at that show. And I didn't recognize him because I don't watch the shows. I don't watch all the gold shows. I kind of stopped tuning in a few years back, because it was just always the same shit over and over and over. Except Whitewater was an exciting one, and they went down and got some crazy shit going on. But even that kind of becomes repetitive. And I just don't watch a lot of TV shows. There's so many TV shows that I want to get back to watch, but I never actually get around to doing it. But I felt bad because, like, the guy's cool. He's cool shit. Comes in every here and there. And I didn't recognize him, and I felt bad. Like, the dude's on TV. And he's on a gold show. I feel like I should recognize him and be all like, "Hey, dude." But I didn't. And I forgot to get his autograph too. I got Carlos's autograph, but I didn't get his autograph, and I didn't get Juan's autograph. And I wish I had. But I don't know. I'm thinking I like that idea of doing like Q&A, and you guys can help drive the Qs. And maybe I'll host a get together and invite somebody on. Like, what's his name? Chris O'Doyle? The producer of Gold Rush? Chris? I tried to get him to do a cameo for me, where, you know, he says something, blah, blah, backyard prospecting, blah, blah, some shit. But he can't do that because, you know, it's a contractual thing. But he did say he would come on the show. He would, like, do a show here, Q&A type thing, an interview, whatever. I never got around back to having him do that, though. Just because I can't think of anything I'd want to ask him. I'd feel like I was wasting his time. Plus, that was back when I would get really stoned. And, like, me getting stoned was, like, more the draw of the show. Like, look at this guy. He's high as hell. We don't do that anymore. On screen. Most of the time. Unless I forget. And then I do. Yeah, Carlos looked at me funny when I told him to sign it to Dig Daddy. He was like, "What?" I'm like, "Okay, no, I like that name." I was like, "It's my screen name, man. Just sign it to Dig Daddy." He's like, "Dig Daddy." I was like, "Dig Daddy." Okay, fucking weirdo. I was like, "I know, I know." I know. I don't normally don't ask people to call me Dig Daddy in person because it gets weird. Like, Dig Daddy. Quit calling me Daddy. If you see me in person, I'll let you call me Justin. Or bro. Bro works cool too. Dude. I've answered to dude for many a years. So either bro, dude, homie, or Dig Daddy. If you want to call me Dig Daddy, I won't tell you to stop. Depends on how you say it though. If you say it kind of weird, I might ask you not to. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe at one of the next gold shows, I might want to make up a bunch of toolbox sluices and take them with me and set up a table. But that's a lot of work, and I don't want to do that, so I probably won't. I do need to make one. Somebody had been asking me for, and I got one box left before I have to track down some more toolboxes. Yeah, but then I have to sell enough to make it worth having a table, because tables aren't free. And so, you know, got to rent the table and all that. And I probably got to sell like 20 of them. And that means I got to make 20 of them. And that means I got to carry 20 of them. Set up 20 of them. And the ones I don't sell, I got to bring home. And so much work. It really is. Trying to store 20 of these things in here, that ain't happening. I originally wanted to make like 10 of them to send down to Julie, because she wanted to take some and set up. But man, shipping is expensive. It's like anywhere between 30 and 40 bucks to ship these things. It's ridiculous. Yeah, maybe I could just double up on somebody's table. There's probably some smaller events, like with the local chapters, that I could get in and get a table for a fair, cheap price. But then, I don't want to be all like, oh, I want to be a charity case. I want to pay what everybody else is paying, or nothing. But just to be fair, I was thinking about getting a shirt, backyard prospecting, ask me about my toolbox sluice. And then anybody who wants one, go meet me out in the parking lot. But then that just seems really sketchy. Like, hey, meet me over in row J, section 23. I got you, bro. And then I need to buy a long coat and be like, here's my toolbox sluice. And it's just so much effort all around that whole concept. Anyways, I'm realizing that I've been babbling on. It's already almost 5:45. We have some dirt to run because we haven't done it for a bit. I went and I cleaned up a whole bunch. A few scoops of this Liberty dirt. Rinsed off a lot lot of mud. A lot of mud. It's still dirty. But we're going to run it, and we're going to see if there's any gold in it. And if there is, awesome. If there isn't, I'm going to throw some gold in it for whoever's going to win tonight's Sloppy Seconds. There's always a 10th in there for you. So, let me check, man. I don't see it. There you are. Yeah, I got you. I got you. There, I'll put you on the wheel. There you are. Cool. All right. So let's hop over to the sluice. Oh. Let's actually hop over to the sluice with mute. Oh. Oh. That's not what we were looking for. There we go. Now we got the sluice. And we got some music. Fire up some tunes. Hopefully you guys can hear the music all right. All right. We got some dirt. Got a shovel. Let's turn the water up just a little bit. Let's find us some gold. Now this dirt is the from under the Liberty Bridge out in Liberty, Washington. They did some construction, they dug down deep, and they got a whole bunch of dirt out of that space. They don't know if there's any gold in it. I don't know if there's any gold in it, but we're going to see what we can see. Last time we found a couple flakes, not really very much, but definitely enough to get me excited for it. I almost forgot. You guys probably want to know how to win tonight's Sloppy Seconds. And that's the link, I think.
Amazon offers hourly employees on-the-job skills training to move.
Oh, that's not the right one. Hold on, that's last week's. My bad. Let's see, let's go with Shake and Sip. Shareable link. That's the one. Click that link there. Leave a comment on that video. Make sure at some point maybe go back and listen to that song. That's one of my new ones for you guys. Heard it in probably a couple of videos already, but that's the actual link, so if you want to listen to it on your own time, you can do so. Oh, yeah. I wish I had some NyQuil, man. My head hurts really bad right now. So I'm a little bit out of it. My brain's all mushed. Mush, mush. You know, I may have picked a bunk bucket. It's really just, I'm not seeing much of anything in here. Now, I mean, that could be because of the, you know, I've washed the dirt down, and that could have pushed any gold down to the bottom of that bucket. And now I'm grabbing stuff off the top. But, I mean, I see some garnet. I see some black sand. And they mentioned that they were seeing black sands. Alrighty. That was easy. I ain't firing shit up tonight. I got COVID, man. I can't barely breathe. You want me to burn my lungs with some weed? We'll see. All right. 0.126 grams of gold. That's what's going into this bag. It's not what we found, but you guys hung with me this long, and it's the least I can do. Just throw a little gold at you. 1.126. 0.126, sorry. And it is 9924. Dig daddy. Alright. Now, we got to figure out what to use for pay dirt. I had a little bucket. It's not that one. Here it is. Alright. Now this is hopefully better dirt. This is dirt that I got myself. Not from some hopes and dreams space, but from somewhere I was actually finding a little bit of gold. So there is a good chance that there'll be gold naturally in here. Probably not a whole lot, maybe just a few little flakes here's and there's. What else do we want to throw in here though? We'll throw a little mini pan. I know you guys dig those, a little metal mini pan. Put that in there now before it gets too full. Let's see what else we have here on the bench. Not really a whole lot. Some jelly beans. There's a really cool purple thing here. We'll throw that in there. Leporite, I think that is. Lepolarite. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. All right. Throw a little bit more dirt in there. A little bit of that, or all of that gold. Go after that later. Alrighty. And that's how we make a sweet little bag of sloppy seconds. Just like that. Well, hopefully whoever wins that will enjoy. Accidentally dropped a little bit of gold when I was dumping. Oh shit, there's a big piece of gold right there. What's going on? Alright, I need to double check my workspace here before I do anything. Oh god damn it, there's another piece over there. That's not gold. Alright. Anyways, we got this bag of dirt for one lucky winner. Make sure you hit that sloppy seconds link there and put your name in the hat. We got that bag there for one lucky patron. When we spin the wheel of names, someone's gonna win that. So there we go. So I'll give you guys a little bit of time. Go and put your name in the hat while I have a halls so that I can breathe. Because I like breathing. It's one of my favorite things to do, to be honest with you. Sometimes I spend hours just doing nothing but breathing. It's really uplifting, if you will. You should try it sometime. Just breathe. Wheel of torture. I don't know. Depends if, you know, depends on many things. Only cool kids breathe. No, only cool kids inhale. All right. So we're going to start off first with the Wheel of Names. We're going to hop over to the GAW page. Now, it's too late to get in for this month, but if you want to become a Patreon, follow one of the links that were posted up earlier to my Patreon page and get yourself in. And we'll be happy to have you. All right, let's spin it. God damn it. That was a bad idea. Congratulations, Thomas Leha. You are this month's Patreon Pater winner. And I got your information, so I'm gonna send you. I'll send you some dirt. That was a bad idea. Thomas Leah. Thank you, Chris. If you want to become a patron, follow the link that Chris just posted. Now, I want to give away some dirt to you guys as well, those of you who are not Patreon members. Just the randos. You crazy randos who show up. Welcome. Thank you. And thank you for hanging out with my COVID having sicky ass. So, let's hop back over, because we're going to find us a random winner. All you had to do was leave a comment on that video link that I posted. Oh, is Liberty evacuating? That's right, there's that fire out there, huh? Shit. I hope people can get out of there and are safe. We got 16 unique comments here. There's 31 of you here in the room. Am I to understand that only half of you want some dirt? Or should I wait a little bit more? Are you guys getting squared away? I mean, I'm sure the 16 like the odds. But it just seems a little bit... Oh, it should be this one. Shake and shift. I originally accidentally had posted the last week's, but I replaced it with this week's. So I think we've given enough extra time here. We're gonna refresh. do the math on my fingers. 20. Fuck it, let's do it. And this week's Sloppy Seconds winner is gonna be User Friends L4D. Hello, and hello to you. And that looks like David Danderund. So congratulations, David. You are this week's Sloppy Seconds winner. That's bug attacking me. Yeah, way to go, user. Get a name, bro. I think that's you. It looks like your picture. Are you here? I was gonna type out your whole name, but there's like alternating numbers and letters and shit, and I'm not doing all that. All right. Well, congratulations, man. You are this week's Sloppy Seconds winner. And congratulations to Thomas. You are this month's Patreon Pay Dirt winner. So, I just want to say thank you all. As always, you guys are awesome. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything you guys do. Thank you all for tuning in and hanging out with me. I can't express how much it means to have such a great community, and we're growing. We're growing. I had like 5 new subs yesterday, and that's crazy. And I know like 5 subs, whoop-de-fucking do, but every one of you guys matters to me, and I really want to thank you all for sticking with me and hanging, and we're getting it done. So hopefully I will feel better here soon. Hopefully I'll be energized by the weekend. And maybe I'll get out and test out my new high banker. I'm really looking forward to doing that. I got to repair my 3D printer too, because tragedy happened there. I'll explain that another time. But hopefully I'm feeling better and digging some holes. Hopefully you guys all can get out there and dig some holes as well. If not, pick up some pay and have a great day. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great week. And I will see you next time, next Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific, BSing in the shed. And hopefully this weekend, either for Pay Dirt or something review, or for a river trip, we'll see how things go. But either which way, we will catch you guys next time. This is Dig Daddy signing out from the shed. If I don't see you out of the rivers, I will catch you in the backyard. Peace.
Running painted in the backyard, digging in like a renegade. Backyard prospecting, searching pay dirt to get that gold. Backyard prospecting, blazing trails by the riverside. In search of treasures, no place to hide. With gold in our eyes, it won't be denied. Backyard prospecting. Pay dirt and gear reviews. We'll show